Hi there. Do you guys want to know a secret? I landed my first tourism campaign with only 5,000 followers and made over $20,000.
What?
All because of one video. This one here, for Earth Day.
So it's Earth Day, guys, and this year I would like to share some top tips for sustainable travel.
Hi, I'm Emily. I create content about travel, adventure, sustainability, and I have a passion for ecotourism. So how did I actually land this job? Let's get into it. It was April and it was Earth Day coming up, and I had the idea to make a video just out of passion, sharing how we can travel more sustainably. I literally made this video in a day. I filmed it with my partner. I was just talking to the camera. I wrote a quick script with some points, and then I made it, edited it, and posted it with no intention to reach a certain audience or client or anything. It was just because I wanted to share what I was passionate about. And I had no idea that this was going to completely change my career. It was the video that was the catalyst to my success. So a tourism board in Australia DM'd me and they simply said, hey, love your content, love your sustainability background, would love for you to come and work on some projects with us. I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh my God, running to my friend like, look at this, like, is this for real? I replied straight away. I sent them an email and then I didn't get a response for about a month. And I was like, well, of course, it was too good to be true. It was not going to happen. I decided to follow up again and I got a response. It took from, I think I got that message in April and I landed and locked in the job for August, and July was when I got the contract signed. So it was a little bit stressful. I didn't really know if it was going to happen, but it did. At first, I thought that they were going to be just interested in my partner for his cinematography. I really didn't believe that they wanted me for me. And how wrong was I? They wanted my storytelling, my knowledge on sustainable travel, and really just wanted my creative ideas, which was amazing because I didn't have much confidence in myself at this point. And that's when I learned something really important. You don't have to be the best videographer or content creator. You just have to be passionate and tell a story that connects with people. So this was my first time negotiating a big contract and I had no idea what to price it. Originally, I got sent a whole list of deliverables that was worth about $40,000 when I had calculated it all up. And I actually sent that quote. I sent a quote for $40,000. What on earth? They came back and said, hey, yeah, that's all good. Let's just maybe cut the deliverables in half, which means half the payment. I still couldn't believe it. I was like, okay, I just landed my first 20K job. Like, what? Is this even real? It was a win-win because there was no way that I could do that amount of work with just one other person. So it meant the workload was more manageable and less pressure on me. So once everything was locked in, we planned the trip and we flew out to do a 5-day shoot. I had never done a shoot for that long apart from just doing stuff on my own. Not with the team, not with anyone foreseeing what I was doing and planning it. So it was pretty nerve-wracking, but super, super exciting. I got given a schedule and we actually just got given complete creative freedom. So what was the biggest challenge? Jackson, who was shooting with me, had to juggle taking pictures of me, filming me on 4 different cameras. So we had too much to do, basically. It was a lot. And looking back, I really wished that we'd hired another videographer or photographer or someone to help out on the shoot because 2 people is just not enough to do that amount of work. Another mistake that we made is that we agreed to shoot content for the hotels that we were staying in. And this wasn't actually part of the project that we were working on. This meant that when we got home back from shooting the whole day, we then had to shoot the hotel during golden hour. And so we had to get up for sunrise and be up for sunset. And it was exhausting. And we shouldn't have been focusing on that. We should have kept our and conserved our energy for the project itself. We burnt ourselves out on that shoot. So next time I would definitely not agree to that. And I would say I'm just shooting what the project is, and if you want to pay for the accommodation, like that comes out of your budget, but we're not paying it through making content, if that makes sense. So once we got back to Perth, it was time to edit. We sorted through 5 days worth of footage, pretty much 12-hour days, and it was a lot. It took a few weeks to cut through it, and we pieced together the video. So what can you take away from this experience? Number 1, you do not need a big audience on social media to land big clients. I only had 5,000 followers. That is nothing. Number 2, niche down and create content that aligns with you and the brands that you want to work with. Number 3, be very clear on your pricing, your contracts, and your deliverables. Number 4, if you're working with a videographer, make sure you build a good relationship with them first. You want to be able to communicate with them, especially under high pressure environments. But most importantly, just make sure you put yourself out there. You need to be creating content that aligns with you and is unique to you. The right brand will find you if you're showing up consistently with valuable content. If you're interested in learning more or have any other questions, then just leave comments down below and I will respond. If you want to know how I got into content creation, then I will leave a little video here, and I'm excited to share more of my experiences in the field. I hope that it was helpful.